The Queen was spotted on a solo drive around her Windsor estate on Monday, after doctors ordered her to take some rest. She was spotted looking stylish in a headscarf and sunglasses as she took a drive around in her Jaguar estate. Although Queen Elizabeth II has several royal staff to drive her to chosen destinations, she is known to enjoy getting behind the wheel from time to time. Throughout her reign, the Queen has often been pictured driving to some of her favorite events. In fact, she has an impressive car collection worth £10 million. But unlike all other drivers in the UK, the Queen has never been required to sit a driving test. Why does the Queen not need a driving license? The Queen has been driving for decades, having first learned how to drive during World War II. While the nation was at war during the reign of King George VI, then Princess Elizabeth volunteered with the women's branch of the British Army, the Auxiliary Territorial Service. Princess Elizabeth trained as a driver and a mechanic, learning how to change tires and fix car engines. Over the years since, the Queen carried out much of her driving on private land, such as on her Balmoral estate in Scotland. But the Queen has also taken to the roads, often driving herself to one of her favorite events, the Royal Windsor Horse Show. Despite this, the Queen has actually never sat a driving test, nor is she required to. The Queen is the only person in the country who doesn't need a driving license to drive, as driving licenses are issued in her name. Therefore, it would be entirely redundant for the Queen to issue herself a driving license. She can simply drive without one. This perk only applies to the monarch, as other members of the royal family are required to pass a driving test before they can get the driving license. The Queen also enjoys other driving perks as the nation. Unlike everyone else in the UK, one of the Queen's rights as sovereign is to drive her state car without a number plate. Why does the Queen not require a passport when traveling? The Queen has traveled to countless countries over her lifetime as part of royal tours and visits. But as well as driving without a license, the Queen is also permitted to travel without a British passport. All British passports are issued in the name of the Queen, so the Queen doesn't need to carry one herself. All British passports contain the following script: Her Britannic Majesty's Secretary of State requests and requires in the name of Her Majesty all those whom it may concern to allow the bearer to pass freely without let or hindrance, and to afford the bearer such assistance and protection as may be necessary. The perk of not carrying a passport to travel abroad is only open to the Queen as the nation's monarch. All other members of the royal family are required to hold a passport, including the heir apparent Prince Charles. However, when Charles is king, he will not be required to carry a passport to travel abroad either.